Alright, time for a video. Lakewood. What we've got here is a 61 Lakewood wagon that was salvaged from a junkyard 30 years ago. And after sitting in the shed for 30 years, new rings, the rod bearings you left the way they were? Yep. Just rings and valve job, and we put it all together, and it runs great when it's cold, but as soon as it heats up, it's got a rapidy sound, and it sounds like something's swinging away inside. Loose. Oil pressure's a tiny bit on the low side. It flickers on at hot, idle, and drive. It's a power glide. 80 horsepower.
Internal hot beat. Like a clinkety-clink.
Yeah, clinkety-clink. So we're going to fire this baby up, and you can listen to it. Maybe someone can diagnose the sound with more experience than we have. Crank that baby up.
Put on the Corvair for them.
Sure. Crank her up. So we already had it running for 20 minutes. It's good and hot. Had a slight fuel pump leak. The tick will go away in a second. Forget the tick. Ignore the tick. Ignore the man behind the screen. That tick will go away in a second. They always tick. Of course, now it's ticking. It wasn't ticking before. Yeah, except for the rapidy rap. Little bit. Definitely not a connecting rod or a wrist pin. Definitely not. No, it's just... You hear it. Like something spinning loose.
Sounds like it's up there, but then it could be there.
Yeah, it sounds gravel. Maybe it's a thrust bearing on the crankshaft. The crank is moving back and forth because of a weak.
You got the pistons going on, tightening stuff, so
No. I hear it. Rattling, rapping away. But it's erratic. It's not consistent. It changes a little bit every revolution of the crankshaft. It varies slightly. Right, this side. And when you give it the slightest amount of throttle, it goes away. It builds up oil pressure. Only when it's idling. Yeah, it runs really well. Nothing. Can you turn the idle down slightly on both carburetors? Turn it down so you can hear it better. The fan won't roar quite as much. It'll be more apparent. Kind of a rattly. Timing gear on the cam or the crankshaft is rattling. Because the timing, the gear will come out loose on the camshaft. Maybe the gear is rattling, but it's also got low oil pressure, which could be two separate things. The gear, a loose gear, will rattle like that and go away under load because it's under load. I think. Maybe somebody else has a better idea. But it could be two separate issues. The oil pressure could be low because of slightly worn bearings, but that rattle sounds like something's turning loose, kind of shimmying on its axis. In my opinion, I don't know. All right, you heard it here first. Marcotte, Auburn, Maine. Nice Lakewood, made it to Sturbridge and back.
All dutied up.
All prettied up with a brand new Clark's interior with the cut
We should get a divider window for
limousine.
yeah, for well-to-doers.
Oh yeah, sure.
Rich people.
Look how nice this. Saved from the junkyard
Yeah,
30 years ago. $100.
I recommend Clark's interiors. 100%.
Yeah. Beautiful Clark's interior with custom 66 and up seat belts, push button radio with an FM converter, the deluxe Monza automatic. And where did you paint this? Who painted this? Who's the body man? Uh-huh.
Little at a time.
Painted right here. You're looking at the body shop right here.
Yep.
Amazing. You'd never know that some people can restore their vehicles in their own garage.
A little bit at a time.
Of course, it doesn't meet my standards. Yeah, right. What standards do I have?
This paint job was about $300.
Materials and time and labor.
Paint was about $150. Your thinner, your sandpaper, and your hardener. Just about $300 to paint it.
Doesn't creak, the doors. Got some Corvairs that creak.
I don't know, creak. Just a clunk.
Got the Shenandoah wood stove, cranking this place up nice and toasty warm, burning off the scrap wood.
Yeah.
All right, that's the noise. Maybe someone can figure it out.
Clunk, 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 clunk. It's like a...
It's more like, it's not like a rattly clunk, like something spinning off axis. The experts will tell us.
Yes.